Yo, hey guys, Rashid here. Q&A. Hit me up with any questions you got. Oh, please don't go. Oh, please don't go. Hey, Fernando. Please don't go. Is that what you mean, Fernando? Oh, yeah. How's the sound? Is it good? Can you hear me nice and clear? Second. Baby, please don't go. Oh, please don't go. Oh, that was a nice one. Hear that? Started with falsetto down into the chest. Oh shit, getting better with that blend. Beautiful, says Really. Thanks, man. Thanks so much, Fernando. Yeah, man, so much working every day. I wasn't always like this. I have to sing an octave lower when singing with you, haha. Oh, you got a deep voice? Yeah, that's all right, man. Work with that lower octave. I love low voices. I'm jealous sometimes when I hear low voices. Like my brother can do really low notes. I can't do them. Always get mad jealous. Please don't go. Ooh. I'm trying to remember the runs in that. Fellas, why? See, I can't do that low note. I think it's higher. Fellas, why? I like got no low voice right now. Really weird.
Shoulder suck it out with each shot. You should be feeling it through his whole body.
Hey, Zabu.
You should be hitting the thing like Adam Gilbert.
What's up, man?
6 runs.
Hey, Andrea. What's up?
Not the first time I particularly like taking the combat gun.
Yeah, I'm good, man. A little bit sleepy. Just had a nap in the park, but yeah, pretty good. How about you? Oh, you already said you're good. I'm just gonna move seats because someone came right next to me and sat next to me. Yeah, I'm feeling good, Rashid. How you going, man? So weird people. Thanks, Andrea. Well, I can't see you, but nice to see you commenting. All right, guys, let me know if you've got any questions. Fairly deep. Yeah, Fernando says, yeah, fairly deep. I guess B1 is comfortable. Anything lower, I start frying. B1. I forget. I think I'm G2, G, F sharp, F, E, but I don't know what the numbering is. I think it's E2, or I'm not sure. I never really measured properly. I live in the park, haha, right? Jim. I live in the park. Shout out to Rebecca, vocal athlete. All right. Yeah, Andrea. You guys can see each other's comments. Hey, I'm just wondering, because I'm like reading out the comment. Back to using my phone. It smells like shit here. I'm probably sitting on some bird shit or something. Fucking hell, I can't get this shit right. Alright, I'm gonna move a little bit again. I swear I smell like bird shit. I don't know if they fertilize this park. That's what happens when you live in a park. Them park feels, unless it's me that smells like shit. No, I don't think it's me. Alright. Fernando, can you do that crazy Avery Wilson run? Ooh. Let's try. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Oh, the blend, it's so hard. Let me try it a couple times. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. I think it's higher than that. Sometimes you gotta, let's get this camera right, give me a sec. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. I'm trying not to be loud because I'm in the park, there's a lot of people around me. But yeah, the blend is really hard. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. So high. Nah, it's too high. I'll go a bit lower. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. I think my falsetto is extra tired because I already trained falsetto this morning for 20 minutes. You can see the notes are there. I'll go slower. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. All right, here we go. Sometimes you gotta lose. That's where I got a blend. Lose to win again. Sometimes you gotta lose. Yeah, that's my weakness. Blending and obviously the speed. It's so fast. But yeah, it's really hard to blend the falsetto at that speed because blending is a weakness for me already. But I'm getting better. Like if I blend it slower, but blending fast, that's hard. And memorizing the whole run. I got the whole run. I know all the notes. But yeah, like let's say I go really slow, right? Lose to win again. Hear that? Sounds perfect. So like, speed is really difficult. Like gaining speed. It's a big one. And then gaining speed on the blend, it's a whole other thing in itself. Lose. See, like it didn't break part there. Tiny bit. But yeah, so a lot of times you hear singers and you think they're not good. Or there might be something missing maybe, like they're pretty good but something's missing. Speed is a big part of it. It's not just runs, it's like speed on anything, on any part of the phrase, any part of the lyrics. Speed makes you sound amazing, and you'll notice any singer that can do really good runs usually has incredible sounding lyrics and the rest of their voice is incredibly developed, because it's very hard to get good runs without developing incredible speed. Whether it's runs in falsetto or not, it doesn't really matter. It's the same kind of thing. It's about speed, and speed is what makes you sound great. Speed across all your lyrics and everything like that. The one exception is vibrato. There are some great singers that can't do a nice vibrato. All right, back to you guys. I love that you said that run, because you know that's a good challenge for me. So it's nice. It keeps me shows where I'm at, that I'm still like, even though I'm learning, even though I'm already good at singing generally, still areas where I'm learning and struggling. I would like to see you sing Dru Hill, Tell Me. Tell Me. I don't know that song, Rashid. Tell Me. I don't know it. Their first album, like, I don't know it that well. Is that off their first album? I really totes. Finding a Seat Stream, lol. Totally, Jim. Fernando, you have it. Just the falsetto gives out. Haha, you always had that smoky quality to your voice. It's very distinct. Yeah. I have always had that smoky quality. Like, even in my falsetto and in my chest, obviously. Even when I'm talking, I've got that smoky quality. Some people mistake that for like being a weakness or something, but it's actually just my tone. Yeah. I can add closure or add a different sound to it, but I mean, that's how I talk. Like, that's just my voice. Rashid, need to update us with your progress on the Avian Falster run. Oh, yeah. There you go. Haven't done that in a while. It's still a little bit shaky, but it's pretty clean. It feels like it's a little bit faster, like 10, 15% faster maybe. Oh shit, I'm gonna try to go a bit higher. Oh shit, I think it's around there. Not bad. Haven't warmed up that high voice, but it's all right. I don't know if it's quite that high. I think it's a bit lower. Slower. All right. Andrea says, some advice for extend range. You say to lowering the phrase key and going up, but for example, if you can sing to F4 and try to sing to G4, it's better to try to sing with G4 with singing quality but with strain. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Andrea. I'm not sure. Okay, instead of going down, sing it higher, but like with a struggly, strainy sound? Is that what you mean? Because I do that too. I train both. I don't just always go from low to high. Sometimes I just start high and stay there. But it depends how my voice is feeling on the day. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Andrea, or sing with lower volume and the ASD power with time. Yeah, I'll do that as well. I sing it with lower volume sometimes. Like right now, I'm singing with lower volume. Zalbu, how's your singing progress? Going really good, man. Really enjoying it. Getting faster at runs and stuff. And my general lyrics is really good. Getting better at playing and singing guitar at the same time. Been focusing on that. Getting better at learning new and even harder runs and phrases. Getting better at putting it all together for like songs that have been a challenge for a long time, putting everything together. Getting better at range, hitting like A's, B flats, B's, C's and C sharps and D's a lot better than I could before. And being able to like pull off covers better than I could before. For example, I've got a cover I'm probably gonna put up soon. I did I Can't Make You Love Me in the original key, the one by Tank. And I did all the falsetto parts like without breaking. Some of it was a bit weak sounding, but it didn't like break, and I never done that before. So I was like really proud of that. I'll find it, I'll put it up for you guys soon. I was at a party. Sorry for bad English. No, it's okay, Andrea. I think I get what you mean. You're just trying to say to train it in slightly different ways. So I think I kind of do that already. Thanks, it's really good advice that you said. Zalbu says, what do you mean by speed? Can you be a bit more specific, lol? Yeah, speed. So you know when you say you're going to learn a song, right? It's no different to when you learn an instrument. You learn it one note at a time. So when I talk about speed, for me, when you hear singers sing badly, it's because they don't have speed. Whether it's lyrics or whether it's runs, it's because they haven't developed being able to change notes accurately as fast as the song requires, which is why people sound average, because they can't change notes quick enough. Some people think they can because they're changing words, but they're not able to tell that they're not changing the notes on those words quick enough, or holding the notes for the right amount of time and changing quick enough. That's what I mean by speed. And I also mean speed in terms specifically in runs, where it's easier to tell that there's a speed element, because runs are generally really usually quicker than lyrics. So I mean, I'm getting better at speed in terms of how quickly I change notes within the lyrics accurately. When I say quick, I mean I'm changing them accurately, so I'm sounding nicer when I'm singing just the normal phrases of songs, as well as how I'm sounding when I'm doing runs. I'm sounding quicker, as in, sometimes I call it cleaner. I'm hitting notes more accurately and sounding less shaky when I do fast runs, and sounding more accurate, more beautiful, more like the actual singer. Hope that explains it, Zabu. Fernando, yeah, yeesh, that run was crazy good. Thank you, man. You know, it's funny like how you hear it and I hear it, because in my head, I hear it based on comparing to the artist, or comparing to where I'm currently at with my practice. But sometimes I'll watch it back and then I'll hear it differently to how I'm doing it in the moment, how I hear it when I'm in the moment. You know what I mean? So like I watch the video back and I'll go, shit, that was better than I felt it was when I was doing it. Because when I watch the video back and I'm not doing it, I'm sort of hearing it like on its own. But then when I'm doing it in person, like doing it live, I'm kind of thinking about how it is compared to the original in that moment, because I'm practicing. It's a weird experience. It's hard to say. But yeah, it's cool. Like, I know what you mean. But you know, when you're getting better, sometimes you have moments where you're listening to yourself with the critical ear, as in, oh, I'm not good enough yet. This is what I got to do. I'm going to slow down. I got to blah, blah, blah. It's shaky here. These notes aren't quite right there. They're a bit like slidey or not clear. And then sometimes you hear it with the listeners or the audience ear. You know what I mean? In the performer mode. So yeah, when you train a lot, like as much as I do, about half an hour every day, you tend to hear things. You have times when you hear it in like audience mode, and you hear yourself in teacher mode. You know, it's interesting. Rashid, that Avion Falstar run is there. I'm impressed, man. Haha. It's almost there. I can still hear where it's like not that clean, but it's very. I can feel it's very close. I feel like it's 85, maybe 90% there. I'll test it with the actual one and see. Not right now, because I can't, because I'm using my phone to do this. Fernando, can you do like Indian raga runs? I've always found this mesmerizing. Yeah, they're very cool. I can't do them, mate. They're kind of different. Same with Arabic runs, because I've got it on my list to learn, because Arabic runs I think are very similar. Maybe if you send me a link, Fernando, to rachedh@hotmail.com, rachedh@hotmail.com, and I'll check out the ones you're talking about. Give me a link with the time that happens in the song. But yeah, definitely, that'll be really cool to learn. I'm still focusing on the R&B runs because, you know, that's my exact style that I sing. But I do love the other runs, and it is on my list to learn them too, because I can hear they have a different quality to them. They have a lot of bounce in them. They have a lot of that bouncy stuff in it, which my bounce run practice will help me get towards that, because I have slowed them down and noticed they have that. And they have just really super fast normal runs as well. And it's all like combined together. Peter, am I a tenor? I'm not sure, bro. I gotta hear your voice. Send me something with your voice and I'll let you know. So it's rachedh@hotmail.com, rachedh@hotmail.com. Or you just check the description. I think it's got my website, and you can find the contact details at the bottom there. Renzo, what up, Rached? Hey, Renzo, what's up, man? Really, how long do I practice for? I'm scared to go over 40 minutes. I don't want to ruin my voice. Yeah, pretty much like, that's a good amount. Just take a rest when your voice is tired, or modify. So like do modification to your practice. So for example, modify with lower volume or lower range. That's the best way to modify so that you don't tire your voice out. Usually it's high range and high volume that what cause vocal damage, and using your voice for too many hours in the day. So like people that have professions where they talk all day, they use their voice a lot, and sometimes they're teachers, so they're projecting, they're also using volume as well as high amount of use. So what you want to do is you want to lower your volume, and you want to lower the range of what you're doing by dropping the key, by using a program like Amazing Slowdowner and doing things at lower keys. And this will ensure that you minimize the risk of getting nodules. Now your voice will get tired because it's just like when you work out your muscles in the gym, it gets tired, but you wanna make it so it's not tired enough so that you can practice daily or every second day or most days. You get what I mean? So you got to manage that by managing the time you practice, how much time of intense practice that you're doing, the range and the volume. Okay, drop the range, drop the volume, and drop the amount of time to a time that you can sustain and do practice nearly like 5 or 6 days a week. If you can do that, you'll enjoy singing for the long term. Generally, I like to practice between 5 minutes and an hour a day. If I was to average out how much I practice, it will be approximately 30 minutes a day. But it's not every day. You get what I mean? It's different. Some days I don't practice. Some days I intentionally lessen my talking on purpose so that I can rest my voice when my voice feels like I've used it too much. Or when I go to the nightclubs, salsa nightclubs, which I go to every week, about once or twice a week, and there's a lot of loud noise there, a lot of yelling. I have to rest my voice after that because it's very intense, loud yelling, you know what I mean? All those things you got to take into account so you don't ruin your voice. It's not just time. Can help me, Peter. Yes, I can help you. Yeah, send me your video. Renzo, Rashad, can you do the It's So Hard to Say Goodbye run? I love this. I'm getting run requests. There's a few for that one. There's a few. Which one do you mean, Renzo? But let me pull off a few. There's the Forever's Gone Away. There's that one. Forever's Gone Away. And now sometimes I like to change it. Ever's gone away. And then there's the one that's at the end, which is with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. There's that one, and then there's the other one from that's the original one. Then there's the one from the 20 album, which is the newer one. To be my sunshine after the rain. Oh shit. And then the ending is to yesterday. Oh shit. And then falsetto. Oh shit. And then there's the live one where he goes crazy for that 1 minute. I think it's in Korea. It's ridiculous when he's like, to be my sunshine after the rain. Except it's like way higher. It's like 6 keys higher than that or something like that, which I'm going to work on later. I've got to work on that one. Hope I got that for you, Renzo. Went a bit overboard there. How many versions did I do? I did like 3 versions. 1EA is ridiculous, man. Yeah, I will watch your video, Peter. Send it through. Fernando, I've been playing guitar for 11 years. Nice. And I play shred guitar. Oh, beast. And I guess So a lot of it is technical, crazy stuff. I practiced 6 to 8 hours a day in my teens, so I'm taking the same approach with vocals. That's crazy, man. 6 to 8 hours, damn. I never practiced guitar that much. Obviously, I'm not a crazy shredder. But I did practice guitar for like two hours a day, maybe, I would say. I had phases where I practiced 2 hours, but generally I'm like the kind of guy that like sticks to about an hour. I'm like generally that, like an hour of intense practice. But yeah, I never got to that level, 6 to 8 hours. I don't know if you can do your vocals that much, bro. I don't know if vocals are the same, because all of the kind of famous vocalists, like if you look in the opera people that have had interviews, they say they usually practice for 40 minutes intensely, but they use scales and boring shit like that. But I'm sure they're training their range and that kind of stuff. So I would say I wouldn't practice 6 to 8 hours with your voice, man, unless you're doing it at really low volumes. If you're doing it at really low volumes, kind of like speaking, all right, fair enough. But be careful, yeah, just pay attention to how your voice feels. And if it's tired, I would rest it. But yeah, I mean, if you can cope, if you can handle, because I do know, I do talk. I measured how much I talk in a day, and I would say sometimes it goes up 3 hours plus. So pay attention to how you feel. As long as you're paying attention to how you feel, I'm pretty sure you can't go wrong, okay? Yeah. Zalbu, how high can you go with being low volume in full voice, Rushed? Good question, let's try it. About that high? There's starting to change. Somebody measure that note for me. That's low volume. I don't know. It's like a B flat, B, maybe C. I don't know. You measure for me and let me know, guys. That's the note. A bit crackly now. My voice is tired. I've been talking half an hour straight. Gotta breathe when I'm talking, not breathing when I'm talking. J Express, hey, is it cool before buying your lessons I can practice the vibrato playlist you made? Yeah, man, good luck, go for it. Have a go. Practice that for like a week or two or something like that. And if you want, buy one lesson and I'll take you through that vibrato thing and then, help you with the mistakes, because a lot of people, even though I give it in slow to fast, it's actually pretty hard to copy. So you might need help in learning how to copy it. But yeah, have a go, man. Have a go play around with that playlist for a good week or something. Fernando, what's your favorite run? Bro, my favorite, I don't have a favorite, man. I've got too many that I love. It's like saying, what's your favorite food? It's like, I love so many foods. I can't, yeah, man. They're all beautiful. All the runs are beautiful, man. Just like women. So many are beautiful. Renzo, there's a big time delay. Is there? Or am I just answering you guys slowly because I'm running? Renzo. Oh, but what's my favorite run? I would say I don't have a favorite, because even my favorite, it's hard even to pick favorite artists. I generally go with the artists that make the most music. Because the artists that don't make a lot of music, I don't get much chance to listen to them because they don't make that much music, And I like to listen to a lot of new music. I can't just listen to the same songs like from the 90s. I don't work like that. I need a lot of music, and that's why I love Boyz II Men and Wanya from Boyz II Men, because they've literally got like 10 albums. So there's so much music to listen to, and they bring out new music all the time. Same with Tank. He's literally got like 10 albums or something. So much to listen to. Brian McKnight's got a lot of albums, but I haven't listened to like all of his albums. Joe's got a lot of albums, and I've listened to most of those albums. So I tend to I love to listen to a lot of new music, and I don't have a favorite. I just love a lot of music, man. I love a lot of music. But I do have a favorite genre, and that's R&B. Renzo, there's a big time delay. The new version run. Yeah, the new version 20. Renzo, damn. Oh my gosh, shit. Thanks, Renzo. Really says, thank you so much. You inspired me to do this for real. Hashtag R&B. Cool, man. You're welcome. Happy I inspired you. Renzo, how long did it took you to do that? What, those runs? Fuck, ages, bro. I practiced those runs for hours. You guys see my practice videos, right? You can see that I literally spend, if you add up how many practice videos I do for the one run, sometimes I will spend, we're talking like maybe 1 to 2 hours to learn a run. And then all of my practice combined is what gives me my speed. Yeah? So sometimes I learn runs faster than 1 to 2 hours. Now I'm getting faster at learning. But yeah, generally, to learn all those runs from all those ones I just showed you, took me at least 5 hours to learn all those runs in many, many sessions over maybe 1 year or something, 1 or 2 years. And then to build the speed is all of my practice hours combined, which is a couple hundred hours, okay? Fernando, oh, I have a challenge for you. Do the run at the end of Hit Me by Dirty Loops. I don't know that one. I'm not that into him. It's very auto-tuned, so I don't like it that much. He's crazy, yeah, you know, but I don't really listen to the songs, if you know what I mean, either. So I'll have a listen to it. I'll check it out. But because I don't vibe with it like heaps strong, I'm not likely to learn it, you know? It's like, I gotta really like it to learn it. But maybe I'll get my brother to do it because he likes them more than I do. He likes Dirty Loops. And he's crazy enough to actually pull that run off because he can do his head voice and it comes out really nicely. But I might have a listen to it. That's the one Natalie, what's her name? Natalie Weiss? She did a video about it, right? She did a video teaching it. Renzo, how long did it take you to learn those 3 runs? Yeah, like I told you, if you talk about actual practice time, we're looking at about 5 hours. Zalbu, I could listen to your riff all day. Thanks so much, man. Too nice. Woo! And then I fuck up as soon as you say that. Here's a cool riff that I really love. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's from that movie. Damn, I forgot the movie name. His name's Elijah Kelly. Run Until That. The song's called Run Until That. Check out the end of that song. That's what that runs from. Hey, you're the man, he says Gray. Thanks, Gray. Gray, what do you do as your day job? Are you a singing teacher? No, singing teaching is my side hobby / business. So I do singing teaching. I teach lessons only approximately between 2 to 5 hours a week. Not that much, right? Like actual real people lessons that I do through online. I only teach online. I don't teach in person at the moment. So my day job is IT, so I work as an IT support guy. So what I do is I work for a company that we type transcripts for police and court. So when they do interviews or when they have court proceedings and people type it, like, it's recorded and then it's sent to us and we type it up. So I was doing that job, and then 6 months ago I got an IT job where I am supporting everyone that's doing that job with all the technical issues. That's my current day job. And singing teaching, I worked in high school for 7 years as like a singing, guitar, hand drum kind of teacher, and sport as well. Sometimes I taught, and casual teacher. And then I stopped that when I decided I didn't want to work in high school anymore. And then when I started working in an office, I decided I wanted to continue doing singing teaching because I absolutely love it. And so I'm doing it online. Okay, so I only do that as a side hobby / business. Renzo, can you make at least a 20-note run or higher on spot? Yeah, I can, but I usually like to have like a song that I'm doing it to. Let me think of a song. Let's say Rendezvous by Craig David. Morning, wipe the sleep from my eyes. Wipe, There's a few. Some of them sound a bit same-ish, but yeah, I'm trying to get better so I can make them more original. But Fernando, oh no, I wouldn't do 6 hours for vocal practice. I just meant I will practice a crazy amount with a lot of dedication. And that note you hit was an E flat, by the way. What the fuck? It was an E flat. Ah, okay, see, so I get what you mean. Same kind of dedication. Totally get you, bro. Yeah, because for instruments, people can practice high reps, but then they can have RSI, which I actually got from my typing job. I got RSI. I'm still battling with it. I'm still struggling, man. Like, that's why I can't practice guitar that much. Well, I'm trying to practice regularly now, again, for 20 minutes a day. And I'm trying to, like, take more breaks at work so that I don't, because it's the time on the computer that's hurting me. So I'm trying to, like, minimize that with more stretching and breaks. It was an E flat. Oh, okay, cool. It's good. That makes sense because when I've been training, that's around about what I get up to, about a D sharp before I need to switch into head voice or slash falsetto. Thanks, man. You know what? I can't see the link when you put it here. So you're gonna need to leave the comment on one of my videos where I can see it, not on this video, because this is a live chat and it disappears after the video, Peter. Intuition says, you're damn right. So many, sorry, I wanted to finish what I was saying for Fernando. Fernando, yeah, man, that's crazy. Keep with that dedication, man. Keep with that. It's awesome. You're damn right. So many women are beautiful. They're heartbreakers, haha. Heartbreaker. Oh, oh, ba-da-boom. She's breaking my heart. Oh, said she's breaking. Oh, said she's breaking. Nah, I don't have my high voice right now. Heartbreaker. Nah, tank. I love it. You get me into it, bro. Yeah, man. Women, they're so gorgeous. But you know, we're the same for them, bro. They feel the same when they look at us. So, J Express says, my favorite genre is pop. What pop artist is your favorite? Pop. I don't have a favorite, bro. I can't tell you. Yeah, I don't have a favorite for pop. The pop ones I like are pop R&B kind of mixes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely don't have a favorite. I'm sorry. Zabu says LMAO she. Thanks, man. Jim says, why are some singers not good to learn from copy? Because maybe they're not fully developed, particularly with their speed of note changing, or they don't have good vibrato, or they that's the main reason. If they don't sound good when they're singing the normal lyrics, if they sound shaky or something like that, they're not the best to copy off. But if they're your goal, copy off them. It's all about your goal. I mean, if they sound like what you want to sound like, copy them, you know? It's just because I love like certain kind of vibrato and certain kind of level of pitch accuracy doesn't mean you have to love that too. That's just what I love. And that's just what I think is the most technically capable, you know? So it's up to you. I mean, some people love like the screamo type, and my favorite singers can't do that. So I would guess that those singers are more technically capable than my favorite singers in that area. So it depends what you love, you know? But you know, R&B singing lessons here, so I'm about the R&B, obviously. I have a bias towards that, but personally, I copy what you love, you know? But I would say I prefer that perfect pitch accuracy type sound with beautiful vibrato type abilities. That's the kind of singers that I love to copy. And of course, if they got a great range, and if they got great falsetto and blend, of course, they're all added, it's all added bonuses. Oh my God, perfect practice pays off, huh? Thanks, Renzo. It does pay, man. But I'm telling you, perfect practice is hard. It's hard. Like this morning, if you look at my practice video, the thing I was learning this morning, that was really hard. Like I was racking my brain learning that. It's difficult. I feel like a beginner, you know? So it is hard work. And then when you get past that learning point and then you start to go to the practicing, like there's times when you practice and you're learning new things, and there's times when you practice when you're going over old things and developing speed. So when you're developing speed, it's a bit less brain racking because you're just developing speed. But when you're developing the ability to memorize something new, that's more brain racking and it's less technical, you know what I mean? So different kind of training gives you different kind of payoff. Shit, your job sounds like FBI, CIA movie stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it is confidential because it's not like FBI level, but it is confidential stuff because it's the stuff that's happening in court, and it's the stuff that's happening when they interview like witnesses or suspects or victims, you know. A lot of sad stories, man. A lot of bad shit goes on in this world. Jim TC, like popular artists? Yeah, some popular artists are average, yeah. But I mean, if they sound like the thing you want to sound like, if that's your goal, then they're all right, you know what I mean? Sometimes they have live recordings where they're not good, so I wouldn't use that. So I would use their studio recordings, because it's better to practice with the auto-tune studio recording than it is to practice with a bad live recording. Fernando, is moving your jaw a bad habit for doing runs, or is it okay? I don't think so, because Brian McKnight does it, Ariana Grande does it. They move their jaw hard out. Some singers don't move their jaw like that much, but Tank moves his jaw, and he moves his head too. Wanye moves his head, big time moves his head. Kind of moves his jaw a bit, I think, but not as much as Brian and Ariana. I don't think it matters, man. It doesn't matter, because they've all got really beautiful, clean sounding runs. So unless you want to be militant about how you look while you sing, who gives a fuck? Like, sounds great. You know, next thing people are going to say, oh, if you squint your eyes when you're singing, you don't sound good. I mean, all my favorite artists squint their eyes, and some artists are like, oh, really like ordinary looking and just normal open eyes and stuff. So, but the sound is all great. So I think as long as it sounds great, I don't really care about form or how you look, function, whatever. That's all bullshit to me. Or it's like irrelevant to me, you know what I mean? It's not part of the conversation. The conversation is, how do you sound great? Because if someone's not looking at you, how do you sound? You know what I mean? You know, how it's all about how I sounded. Probably sounded muffled there. You're Renzo, you're a beast of shed. That's too much runs. I said 20. Did I do longer than 20? I wasn't counting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't make that up. That's an actual run from somewhere. I don't know how many that was. That. Zalbu, honestly, you're so talented. Are you sure we'll get that good, honestly? Are you sure we'll get that good, honestly? Hey man, watch my before and after, bro. If you're losing faith, if you don't have faith, well, you don't need faith, you need evidence, right? If you want evidence, look at my before and after, man. Check out my runs there. I mean, I know you like my runs, right? And like, not just my lyric. I think you're commenting on my runs specifically here, right? And check out my before and afters, man. Listen to my runs there. They're messy as, and they're plain as, you know? They're not clean, they're not fast. I did it, so I don't see why you can't do it. Well, I get what you mean, because like, even though I did it, I guess your argument could be, oh, but you might be talented and that's why you did it. So that's a good point if that's what you mean, Zalbu. So I would say that the only way to know for sure is if you put in the same hours that I put in, and then you can know if you get the same results. So I put in, if you go to my playlists and look at my sing, or go to my website and you can find there my type practice or whatever. It's got my practice playlist, and you can see how much I practiced in the last 4 months. I've put up 4 months of videos of every practice that I've done. I only didn't record maybe bits and pieces here and there where I might practice in the shower for 5 minutes or something like that, right? I actually recorded all my practice to show you guys how much I actually practice for reals. Check it out. Put in that much practice, put in a half-hour practice around about every day for like 3 years and see what happens. Just put it in for 3 months, see what happens. But put that kind of practice in with my methods. Like I've got videos, look on my website, I've got a playlist of videos of all like 90 free runs videos. They're free, like practice with those. They're from real songs too, from famous songs. Practice with those every day and see what happens. Just put them on and say to yourself, I'm gonna do 10 minutes of this every day, and then I'm gonna do 5 minutes of vibrato every day, and then do whatever you want for 15 minutes. Sing songs or do whatever you want. That's a half hour a day. There you go. And that will develop your ability. Watch what will happen. It just gets easier. Gradually it gets easier and you just get better. It's just how it works, man. that way, yeah, obviously I'm telling you, you can get better, and I offer lessons. I really do think you can get to this level. I just think that you have to practice as much as I've practiced. You get what I mean? I really think you need to put in that, whatever it is, 600 hours that I've done, 600, 700, 800 hours to get to where I am now. You know, it just takes a lot of work and a lot of time. It's hard to see it when you're at the beginning. You know, it's hard to look at a mountain and go, I'm going to climb that because it's so high. But you have to look at it like the one step at a time is each practice that you're doing. You know, so if it takes 1,000 steps to get up to that thing, that's 1,000 practices, and that's about 500 hours if it's half-hour practice. You got to look at it like that, okay? So I just like to think of it daily deadline. Practice each day. Daily deadline. Did I practice today? No. Or yes. You know, that's it. Do that every day. Don't think I want to be an amazing singer necessarily. That's not a daily thought. The daily thought is, did I practice? The long-term thought is, I want to be an amazing singer. Is mixed voice real? I don't know. It depends what you would call mixed voice. I noticed teachers call mixed voice lower volume kind of version of chest voice that's higher up. So you might call that mixed voice. Like what I do, some people might call that mixed voice. Like when I go, da, da, like they'll call that mixed. When it goes from so it's getting thinner, or whatever, yeah. Now some people might call that mixed voice. I don't. I just call it a lower volume chest because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm just lowering my volume and thinning out the sound, which is what happens when you lower volume. That's me keeping the same high volume. I don't want to be loud now, I'm outside. That's me keeping the volume high. Then as you train, your volume gets higher anyway, so I just call it chest. That's it. Some people have a head voice, which is like that kind of a sound, as opposed to which is more fluty, falsetto-y sound. That's head and falsetto. So that's how I would term things. I wouldn't call it a mix necessarily. I'd call it lighter chest, just low volume chest. You think I can improve my tone? Yes, Peter. Everyone can improve their tone. Wow, so many questions, guys. I gotta go back to work, but I'm gonna try to finish these for you. Let's see. I'll try not to talk too much. Do you think I can improve my tone? Yes, you can improve your tone. Pitch accuracy is what you need to develop. The better your pitch gets, the better your tone gets. And you might have to learn placement as well. Watch my videos for that. Gray says, sorry, I don't want to be not nosy, but you seem really passionate about singing and you're good at teaching. Why not go into this full time? Is it hard to make it a living as singing? Yes, it's hard to make it a full living as a singing teacher. I don't want to take the risk of opening a studio in person because I don't want to work in like an in-person studio. I don't know if there's as much demand. There's a lot of singing schools already, so there's competition. I have a very niche thing, so I don't want to open up something for something that's very niche. I prefer to build my student base in this way because it's safe and it has no cost. You know what I mean? I don't actually like to teach singing all the time. Well, I guess if I had enough students, I probably would. But maybe I wouldn't, I don't know, because I have taught all day before, and teaching all day is very tiring, especially when you give as much as I do when you teach. I feel like I give a lot when I teach. And doing that all day feels like I love working out, but if I had to work out all day, it might not be fun anymore. You get what I mean? It's something that's like, I love my friends, but if I had to hang out with my friends all day long, it might not be as fun as seeing them every now and then. You get what I mean? So it's like something you love. If you're forced to do it all day for a living, it might not become as fun. So I kind of like how it is now. I hope that makes sense. Only because I've done the opposite, so I know the difference with guitar teaching and with high school teaching. But I get it. It's a good point. I've been curious about it, but I don't think I really want to right now because of the insecurity of money, and because I don't want to like overdo my passion. He's easy to vibe, and he's more understanding than most teachers. Thanks, Zalbir. Spanish speakers, somebody? No, sorry. Fernando, I have no middle belt range. I can sing low in chest voice to maybe upper, can sing really high in falsetto. I feel like I have no middle ground. Yeah, I can teach you how to develop that, man. Just let's do a lesson, Fernando. Let's do it, bro. I'll teach you how to get to that part of your voice. You either have it and you don't know how to use it, or you don't have it and you need to develop it. That's what I've noticed when I teach people, okay? Jim TCR slides equal legato. Yes, yeah, it's like a legato kind of singing. Yeah. Renzo, this is how I learn a run. First know the notes, second sing slowly in staccato. Don't sing in the notes in staccato. Keep them connected, because runs are all about staying yeah. So if you're gonna learn them one note at a time, which is what staccato is, do them connected. So go like yeah, like that. You're better off doing yeah. Sorry, you're better off, instead of doing that, which is what you're doing, staccato, yeah, go, which is what a lot of teachers do, and I don't think it's right. I don't train this way. I spend 0% of my time training that way. I don't recommend it. Yeah, stay connected, because it's that smooth, quick ability to stay connected with the notes. And when I say connected, I don't mean mixed voice and all that other crappy terminology. I mean, keep the notes connected to each other. Yeah, yeah. You're better off slowing them down and practicing them 1 second per note than going into staccato. Yeah? If a note is hard, stop at that note and check that it's right. Yeah, like that. That's it. Those two things will build your run speed and ability. No staccato, bro, you don't need it. Or keep doing what you're doing, but don't do the staccato, because it's a waste of time and it's actually away from your goal, which is keeping the notes really connected and smooth and keeping them really accurate within the context of the section of the run, if you know what I mean. So I hope that helps. But if you want to keep doing it, if you find it helps you, that's okay. But I don't find it helps me. I find it actually gets in the way. And I know a lot of teachers do that way, and you know how I like to rebel. Fernando, when I saw that progress video of yours, I was shocked. You went from tone deaf to sing crazy runs. Thank you, Fernando. There you go. I'll give you my thoughts, Renzo. How do you practice live performance? Practicing live performance means performing. So put the karaoke on, put the instrumental on, and practice. Record yourself and watch yourself back. Okay? That's how I do. I love to record myself when I perform and watch it back. I love it. So I recommend you record yourself, do the whole live thing. Don't stop, don't choke in between. If you fuck up, keep going. Live performance, you must keep going. It's the only difference between live performance and practice. Live performance, you don't stop, you keep going. Practice, you can stop. You have to stop when you practice. Zalbu, I practiced 2 years and I still suck. No, you don't suck, Zalbu. You're fucking good, man. Keep it up, and keep up your ASD training, okay? Remember, I did 15 years or 17 years now by myself, okay? Not 2. You're training by yourself. It takes longer and it's harder by yourself. All right, you only done 2. So you're very good for 2 years, bro. Keep going. Cannabis cultivator. What a name. When you are warming up your throat, do you always, oh wow, that's bad, bro. I almost read that. You almost got me. What a fucking idiot. Peter, don't forget, watch my video, lol. Yeah, but make sure you link it. You comment it on another video, I won't see it. Don't go, lol, just come up popcorns. Oh wow, I'm behind, I talk so much. I can't stop, it's addictive. J Express. My friend has a great natural singing voice and he's always singing, I want to be as good as him as I'm natural. It's great, man. Practice and do lessons, bro. Everyone that does lessons absolutely progresses so much faster than they would on their own. Thanks, Gray. Fabrizio. How can I sing that crazy belts? Can I do that? How do I do that? Get lessons. If you don't get lessons, start very low and then gradually get higher. You have to start lower. Thank you, Rashid. I also got to go. Bye. See you, Renzo. Can you show a little bit, please? You got to start low and get higher. Watch my videos where I say, watch my practice playlist, and there's some videos where I practice range. Search for that in my practice playlist. You watch how I practice, and then you can get an idea. I know, he's an idiot. Hey, Zalbu. Troll. All right. No, Peter, you got to link it on another video or I won't see it. As soon as I get out of this, I won't see it. Link it on another video. Go to another video of mine and link it. All right, guys. See you. Thank you so much. rmbsinginglessons.com. Seriously, check out my website because I've changed so much on my website and it's a great place to go practice every day. Okay, it's a great place. It's links to my YouTube videos, but as in you can find them all in there. It's a great way to see all my playlists. Go through the whole website and then pick which section of videos you like and then watch them or practice with them or whatever, you know. Go through it. I highly recommend it. See you guys. Bye Zalbu. Bye Fernando. Bye Fabrizio. Thank you. Bye J Express. See you guys. And get lessons, man. I want to meet you guys if you haven't got lessons already. Some of you in here do lessons with me and that's been great. But get lessons, man. You'll enjoy it, trust me. It's just as cool as this here. It's even cooler because you get to gym. Fuck it. All right, guys. See you. Bye. How do I end this?